Welcome to my third video. This one will be about booking your tickets and my opinion about that. Stay tuned. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Magandang araw sa iyong lahat. Welcome po sa aking channel. In this video, I will give you more information about booking your ticket, and it's also my opinion what is the best way to book it. If you didn't subscribe yet, please click the red button down the video, the subscribe button. Don't forget to click the notification bell also. It's highly appreciated, it's totally free. And as I told you in the last video, there is something coming up in a few weeks. So it's really nice. If you subscribe, then you get the latest updates about that. If you have any questions, please give them down the video so I can adapt my content on your questions and give you an answer that you're looking for. And let's switch to the second part. Now about the tickets. You can always go to a travel agency. There are some special travel agencies here in Belgium that are specialized to go to Asia. You can also find it online. Now, personal for me, I like to book immediately with the airplane company itself. I already told you, I think I always flew with Emirates. I one time traveled with a Chinese company and it was not a really good experience, and the second time I flew with Emirates and I really like their service. The prices are a little bit higher, but not really that much higher than the Chinese one that I was flying with, and the service, I like it more. Now the good thing is that the Emirates that I'm always booking, we fly to Dubai, so it's around 6 hours, 6.5 hours. Then I have a stopover for 4 hours, so I have time to go to the terminal. I have time to go to the security, because that's also taking some time. And then I have time to go to the gate, and I don't really have to rush. Even there is a small delay. I never had any delay, but if there is a small delay, I still have enough time. I don't have to run to take my next airplane. And it's a nice airport. And because you're traveling like 6.5 hours, it's nice to stretch your legs. And then when we are traveling from Dubai to Manila, then it's around 9 hours. So Dubai is a little bit in the middle. It's nice, so you can stretch your legs. Now, I know that there are a lot of people that will say, yeah, but we like the Chinese companies and everything, and that's okay. If you like their service, it's okay. You're immediately 11 hours, 12 hours on the airplane, and that's really long to sit down. You can walk a little bit around, but if everybody starts walking around, the stewardesses, they don't like it. And also, it's not that the airplanes are really big, so you have a lot of space to travel around, but it's okay if you want to do that. Now, there are a lot of websites where you can find cheaper tickets. One of the websites is Skyscanner. You have the BE and you have the NL version from that. Now, for me personally, it's easier to travel from Brussels. I know a lot of people will say, yeah, but Amsterdam is cheaper and everything. Especially for this video, I did some checks. I went to Skyscanner and I took some dates, and I didn't change it. I only changed from Amsterdam Manila to Brussels Manila. And people maybe don't believe it, but Brussels Manila was cheaper for the period that I gave in than Amsterdam. It was like 30 euro cheaper. And for me, Brussels, it's not that far. If I have to go to Amsterdam, it's costing me also for the train or for a taxi or people that have to bring you. And it's immediately like 1.5 hour, 2 hours driving. So you have to check it for yourself, but for me it's not that I will specially go to Amsterdam, even it's 50 euro more the prices here in Brussels, for me it's still better to fly from Brussels. Now the website Skyscanner, it's a website, yeah, like every other. You can give your date and where you want to go, and then you get the cheapest prices and you get the most expensive prices. Now I was checking some things around, and if I choose Emirates on the Skyscanner and I went to the official website from Emirates itself, the price was almost identical. So even for that, you don't have to take the really cheap website to book. I'm always booking also on the official website. Now, of course, if you're booking for the Chinese companies, maybe it will make a lot of difference. I could see that the cheapest ticket was around 500 euro to go to Manila from Brussels. I paid a little bit more than 700 euro, so that's 200 euro that it's different. But I was traveling faster with the companies that I can see. Now it all depends, of course, in which period that you're traveling. But for me, again, it's not that it will make a lot of difference, so I really will choose for the Skyscanner website. Now I know somebody that already booked with the Skyscanner website, and I saw his invoice and he didn't even pay in euro on that. So he booked on that website and he paid his ticket in ESK, so that's Swedish crowns. So I don't know if it's really common because I'm not using that website, but if I'm paying for a flight ticket, I like to pay in euro, because otherwise you have different with the rates also. So maybe the cheaper ticket are not really a lot cheaper in the end, because you also have the rates with Swedish crowns. And also you have to be careful, because he could take less luggage with him than the normal luggage rules. He could take 20 kilo with him. Even the cheapest tickets on the Emirates website, you can take 25 kilo. So it's making a lot of difference. It looks cheaper on those websites, but there are some small letters that will still make a difference. So if you really want to go on the websites to find the cheapest tickets, always read the smallest letters. And especially also check the official website, because maybe it's still cheaper on the official website. So that's the tip of today that I can give you. Don't stare yourself blind on the price. There are a lot of things involved, and I know if you're not used to it, it can be really overwhelming, but take your time to check it all out. Don't go on the same day like 20 times on that website, because then the prices will increase also. I experienced it myself. I was checking for some tickets and I checked it here, and it was like a few days already that I was seeing if the prices were changing, and it was a little higher. And I went from here to my parents' house and I checked it on their computer, also on the official website, and it was cheaper. Make sure also that you don't constantly check it with the same IP address, because that will also have some influences on the website and on the prices. Because in the end, it's all about the price, and mostly you got what you pay for. That's something that really happens. You cannot drive a Ferrari if you only want to spend the price of a Lada or a Dacia. It doesn't mean that it's a bad car, but you cannot have the same if you're willing to pay a little bit more. Normally the service will also go higher, because the experience that I had an extra stopover with a Chinese company. The stewardesses, they didn't even speak English, so it's really hard to communicate. There was even a lot of delay on that flight with the Chinese. Now I already flew a few times with Emirates. I didn't even had one delay with them. Okay, maybe that's giving a wrong idea, but for me, the experience that I had, it's really a lot different. They speak fluent English. The airport where I have my stopover in Dubai, you can find everything in English. Everybody's talking in English. If you're doing it in China, it's not always like that. It's possible that there are no English plates, or they don't even speak proper English. There are also things, especially if you're going for your first time, it's already overwhelming. There are a lot of things that you have to consider. There are a lot of things that give you already stress. If it's your first time that you will travel that far, it's still your holiday. And for me, stress in a holiday, that's bad. We already have a lot of stress when we are working. So the holiday, it should be a relaxing time. And that's why I choose to have Emirates. Now for everybody, this video is not sponsored by Emirates. I'm just giving my experience, because there are a lot of other good companies also. You have Etihad that you can fly. You can fly also with Qatar. There are even good companies in China for sure, but I don't have really experience with that. If you have experiences with that, please comment also below this video, so everybody can read your experience. It can be good experience, it can be bad experiences. Please share everything so all the people can get some information, because this video is also for the people that never been to Philippines. Now there are a lot of people that have some experience for sure, so please share it with everybody. Sharing is caring, because in the end we all have the same purpose. We all have the same goal. We want to explore the beautiful islands of the Philippines. Of course, if you're visiting your girlfriend there, you already know which area you will visit, so it's making your journey a lot easier. In the next video, I will give you more information about the visas, because that's like the next step that you have to do and that you have to think about. Because you always have to have your flight ticket first, so you have an idea. And then the next one is the visa. And then later on you can go to search for a hotel, because there are more hotels than you have flights. So the hotel is less important than all the rest before. That's why I try also to make my videos a little bit in the order that you're doing that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, please give it a thumbs down. It doesn't matter, it's just to see what people like about it, and it's giving me a little bit of feedback. If you have any questions, please also type it in the comment below, so I have an idea on which questions I can give an answer on my next videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Paalam!